Hello. Right, so, I haven't been on this account for over a year. My apologies. I've been very busy, so, sounds like an excuse, I'm aware. I'll lay it down real quick. We moved again. For any of you who've been watching my videos, you'll realise this is not, the bedroom I've been doing my videos in for a while now. It's a different bedroom. We moved again. It's a much smaller house and the walls are very thin here. I can hear a lot of things. I can hear a lot of things. So the only time I can really do videos is probably just during the day, which is fine. It's summer holiday. I can do that. Right, so we moved in September. Another big thing that happened, laying down the list, is I changed my subjects. Basically what I did, I completely restarted. I dropped all of my old subjects, which were biology, psychology and English language, and I just completely restarted. So now I'm studying drama, classics and English literature. I'm much happier. I'm actually getting good grades, which is amazing. I'm really enjoying my subjects. It's good. It's good. The one thing is, so now instead of doing 2 years, I'm doing 3. All of my friends from year 1 are, they're done. They're graduating. They're leaving, and the results day is in August, and after that, a lot of them will be going off to university, and I will miss them. I'm very proud of all of them, and whatever they're going to be doing, I hope it goes well, but I will miss them, so that's one thing. I have friends, thankfully. I knew people already, like someone who's featured before is Gina, my dear friend Gina. She is in my classics class, and I know friends from her, and I've made new friends in my classes, so that's fine. Altogether, I'm pleased. It was a very stressful decision. I had 3 days to make it, but it ended up being the right thing for me. Now, I suppose the big question is, what is my plan for this YouTube channel? I'm not sure. One thing that I will promise is I will finish Gangster Granny. That's a promise. I said I would, and I will. So, that's one thing that I'll be doing. I will definitely finish reading Gangster Granny. I will also be starting, for certain, The Hobbit. Because, finally, after all these years, I have finally got the books, The Hobbit and the Lord of the Ring trilogy. It may amaze some people to realise I've never read these books. I didn't have them as a child. I had Harry Potter, I had the Rainbow Fairy series, I had loads of cool books, but I did not have Lord of the Rings. So recently, I bought this. Pure Beauty. It's a leather-bound edition of smaller kind of pocket size version of the books. They're gorgeous. They are all leather bound, kind of soft cover, so I love them greatly. They smell like leather. They smell great, to be honest. That sounds quite weird, but anyone who loves books will know what I mean. They're really cool. They have like maps in them, which is really awesome because I love maps. It's quite small print, so it will take a while to get through these. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of the books. I will definitely go through The Hobbit. It's going to take a while because, it's pretty small. But I'm fine with that because, I'm so excited to finally have them. I'm completely okay with doing that. I have lots of other books I would like to read, and maybe doing the reading out loud would be a good way for me to read them. I got a cool book for my birthday because I'm I'm 18 now. I'm a legal, responsible adult. Perhaps without the responsible. My mum got me William Shakespeare, The Complete Works. We didn't realise it's going to be just one big book. I'm talking a big book, right? And it's the paper's super thin. I'm scared to do anything with it. So it's more of a reference book, but I have got Hamlet, and I've got The Tempest because we study The Tempest in English. So I got Hamlet because for drama we have to do monologues. One of the arguably most famous monologues, you know, soliloquies in theatre history, is To Be or Not to Be. So I got that one. I've got Lysistrata, Aristophanes. We study that in drama next year, so in the second year. I'd like to, I know what it's about, but I'd like to read it before we start it, if I have time. As if I don't have enough summer homework to do. I will do my summer homework. I have lots of summer homework to do. I'm sort of kind of putting it off in favour of reviving my YouTube channel. I've got Maggie O'Farrell, The Vanishing Act of Esme Lennox, which is very interesting. We've read through fragments of it. Seemed very cool, so I got that one to read. I got lots of stuff. I got coursework books. I did The Handmaid's Tale. I've already read through that one. Very good book, very interesting. I'm looking forward to the Testaments. I'm also watching the TV show, which is very intense, very good. So I got that for my birthday as well, The Fast 2 Seasons. I'm watching that with my mum. Very scary because of how real it seems. I'm reading The Little Stranger as well, so you know, I'll see which books I do and do not read. If any of you have specific requests, you know, do tell me. I'll see if it's a possibility or not, because, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fit my time. I'm probably going to be just setting aside days where I read, and then, you know, I have to finish my homework. I've got to keep up a social life. When college starts again in September, I'm going to be very busy. I'll be in second year, so a lot of work to be doing. But yeah, that's it's a plan. So we'll see how far I get. Nothing is set in concrete. I'll try my best, but no promises. The only promise is that I will finish reading Gangster Granny for those who really would like me to, because I did promise, and I will start reading The Hobbit. Another thing, there will be absolutely no YouTube videos next March, because in all likelihood I will be in Athens. There's a trip for classics where we go to Athens for 5 full days, and you know, we see stuff, we go to museums, we go to the Theatre of Dionysus, we might, if we're very lucky, we might see the lighting of the Olympic torch, which is happening at the same time that we're there. That would be very cool. We might not, but there's a possibility we will, so that's pretty awesome. So there won't be any videos next March for sure, but I will try to upload at least 2 per month in a normal month. Maybe this month there'll be a lot more, possibly, and maybe in August as well. But from September onwards, I can make no guarantees, just because that's when college starts again. I don't know if I'll find the time to do a lot of reading, or, you know, anything else apart from college work and sleeping. So we'll see. Another thing is just because my laptop, so I've got this beautiful little laptop. It's kind of a dumb thing to be doing, but you know, showing this on YouTube, but I don't care. I got loads of cool stickers for my laptop. I'm super in love with it. Some of you might recognise what some of these are. Good Omens, Marvel, Lord of the Rings. I love Eowyn with all my heart. On the inside as well, I've got a sticker, and you've got Spidey as well as my screen. More Good Omens, because I'm mildly in love with Good Omens. The TV show is brilliant. Oh my god. I have loads of love for David Tennant and Michael Sheen. God, brings me back to my Doctor Who love for 10 because he was my favourite Doctor ever. 9 in a close second because Christopher Eccleston was great. And then I suddenly realised I know who Michael Sheen is, but then he's so diverse I didn't realise it was Michael Sheen. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. Before anyone asks, no, I don't know him from Twilight. I haven't seen Twilight. I haven't read Twilight. I don't think I'm planning to either. So that's just getting that out of the way. What else? Right, I was just going to mention, because I'm studying drama now, I'm very happy because I've been to see a lot of theatre. I'd suggest everyone should watch theatre because going to the theatre is so brilliant. I love going to the theatre. Couple, things I've seen so far. I've got like tickets up there everywhere together with my cinema tickets of like my favourite films. Anyone who keeps up to date on any kind of theatre news will know in London, earlier this year, Betrayal was in the theatre. Now, we study Betrayal by Harold Pinter in English as part of our drama. Together with Oscar Wilde, we study Lady Windermere's Fan, which is pretty boring, but it's fine. I've got the programme proudly displayed on my bookcase. Maybe I'll show my bookcase at some point. I'm very proud of my bookcase. I've got the ticket up there. Super proud of my tickets. It was so good. It starred Zoe Ashton, Charlie Cox, and Tom Hiddleston. I was sat very near the front of the stage. It was insane. It was amazing. It was such a brilliant performance. And I made eye contact with Tom Hiddleston for like 2 full seconds, which was a big highlight. I don't think he knew, but I did. So that was pretty awesome. It was amazing to see, a big inspiration of mine on the stage, because everyone's like, oh, he's such a good actor. I'm like, yeah, he is a very good actor. They all are. They're absolutely brilliant. It was the best casting, I think, of the characters that I could have seen. Besides the 80s film with Ben Kingsley, because he was very good. It was an amazing experience, so that was a huge highlight. Since doing drama, I've been seeing a lot of stuff. It's not part of drama, but I saw Swan Lake in Plymouth last year, part of dance, but the dance teacher is also one of my drama teachers, and I was just allowed to come anyway. It was the Matthew Bourne production, which means all of the female swans are now in fact male. So instead of having females on the stage, it's just a bunch of male swans. It was amazing. I love Tchaikovsky. I love Swan Lake. It was such an amazing experience. I hadn't seen it in so many years. And it was really, really amazing. And it was brilliant. What else have I seen? I've seen Equus by Peter Schaefer. Schaefer, whatever, I don't know. Very interesting. We study that in drama. Anyone knows what Equus is about, you'll know that Daniel Radcliffe did a version of it a couple of years ago. Daniel Radcliffe was naked on stage for one part, playing Alan. There was also, our Alan was naked too. It was quite funny. Just suddenly you look on the stage and his clothes are gone. So that was interesting. Not bad. It was a very good performance. It gave me an intense migraine because of the sudden flashing lights. I hate my body for that, so thanks. It was just very good. We also saw more recently Dead Dog in a Suitcase by Knee High in the Bristol Old Vic. Beautiful theatre, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. I love how they call the stalls the pit. Very brilliant. Very good performance, but it was very triggering for me. Anyone who might go and see it, just beware. I was very triggered just for the fact I knew there was going to be some upsetting imagery, but I didn't realise I would be so affected by it. Someone drowns himself, and there's a hanging as well. it triggered me because of my own personal experiences, and I was very thrown off. It was very loud, very loud. The whole place was shaking. There was a lot of, yeah, it was just very intense. There was a lot happening, and I personally couldn't deal with it very well. So that was that. I cried on the way home in the minibus. That was fun. What else have I seen? I've seen Les Mis in Plymouth. I wanted to see that for years. It was brilliant. It was so amazing. I'm very lucky. A very dear friend of mine, her mother couldn't come, so she asked me instead, and I was very lucky to come with them. Very kind of them to ask me, and it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I literally could not. It was amazing. So that was a big highlight. That was definitely on par with seeing Betrayal. I'm seeing Ian McKellen live on stage in September. Super excited for that. A big fan of his. Big inspiration to me. Big part of the community, the LGBTQ+ community as well. You know, I'm just super excited. Can't wait to see that. I'm also going to my very first concert in November. I'm going to Bristol to the O2 Academy with Gina, and we're going to see Aurora. Oh, I'm so excited. I really love her music. She's so good. Yeah, so super pumped for that. I think that's just about it. So like I said, you know, that's a quick life update. Also, people would have noticed I've dyed my hair red. It needs a redo, but that happened too. You know, bit of a clean slate for me, I think, with the whole restart. Got new glasses, got new hair. I think I just kind of needed a revamp of my life, and that happened. So yeah, it's okay. Life is going quite well at the moment, so I'm quite pleased. I think that's about it. If any of you guys have anything to say, any questions at all, you know, comment by all means. I'm very grateful to any new subscribers. I'm amazed. I think I hit 100 a while ago, so that was pretty cool. Don't know why you've subscribed, but I'll do my best. And I'll try and continue the reading on this channel because I know it's quite popular. I'll do my best. So thank you all very much. Love you loads, and I'll do my best not to let you down. Thank you.